right? We had a total of 50 leads. Okay. So 21 of them came from Angie, and 14 came from Google Local Services, 6 of them from Google Ads, and 9 from SEO. All right. So with the total ad spent divided by the total number of leads. So this is the average cost per lead. So for Angie, we have 76.19. For Google Local Services, we have 47.65. For Google Ads, we have 116.12. Again, for SEO, we have no data yet. Average cost per appointment. Now, the average cost per appointment, we get this from dividing the total ad spent versus the total leads that we were able to initially set an appointment to and went through the actual sales pipeline. Meaning, we were able to set an appointment, we were able to talk to the client, set an appointment, send an estimate, and eventually close the deal. So these are all parts of the number of leads that we're counting. Okay, so this does not include the ones that we were not able to set appointments to, or are unresponsive or bad leads. Okay, so there. So for Angie, the average cost per appointment is actually 400.02. For Google Local Services, Google Ads, and SEO, for Google Local Services and Google Ads, we don't have any figures yet because as of September 8th, we have not yet booked any appointments from those leads that came in from September. So out of the total 50 leads, right, 12 of them are considered bad leads. So when we consider a lead as a bad lead, it would normally pertain to it's either the client or the customer is looking for a service that we do not cater to, or a client would have a service that we do not, the service area is outside our scope area, or basically we do not have work for those services that they're looking for. So those are considered bad leads. And most of them as well, before I forget, most of them or some of them are also leads that have been calling us through Google Ads or Angie that have been looking for jobs. So there. So 12 out of the 50 leads are considered as bad leads. 28 of them are unresponsive. Most of these unresponsive leads come from Angie. One of them is set for reschedule. 9 of them were set for an appointment. We have not sent any estimates yet. We have not lost any lead yet, and we have not closed any lead yet. Again, when I'm talking about lost and closed leads, these are only leads that came from September. Okay, so all the other months are not included in this report. So let's go to project types. So among those 50 leads, among those leads that went to the pipeline, to the actual sales pipeline, right? 3 of them are waterproofing, 5 of them are insulation, and 2 are concrete works project. So we have not received any mold remediation projects yet. So this is the year to date for Angie. Okay, so on the upper right corner of the screen, this for September, I marked this as black. I highlighted it with black because it's basically month to date. Right, this is not the whole month of course. Evidently, it's not the whole month of September yet. So this is month to date for September. But for January to August, this is already the final figures. So for Angie, evidently you can see that last August was the highest amount that we paid for Angie. The average, the total spending rather for Angie is 6,816. Give me one second. Let me put on my glasses. Yeah, 6,816.30. Give me one second. Let me give you the average cost per lead. Or better yet, let me show you the actual file. Give me one second. There we go. Okay, can you guys see my screen? The Excel file?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So let me just make this a little bit bigger so that it would be more easier for everybody to see. There you go. There you go. All right, so for Angie, here at the bottom, okay, this is year to date. Year to date as of September 8th. Okay, so going back earlier, so as I was saying earlier, the biggest spending we had for Angie was last August. The total ad spent was 6,816.30. We had a total of 94 leads. 23 of them were considered bad leads. 19 of them we were able to set an appointment to. Again, when I say appointments, these were the leads that went through the sales process. 52 of them were unresponsive. So the average cost per lead for August for Angie was $72.51. And the average cost per appointment is $353.75. So basically, year to date, the average cost per lead for Angie is 66.16, and the average cost per lead or per appointment is 202.70. So that's for Angie.
So let me just make a comment about this. So the goal will be, together with Archie and John, to take this money that we're throwing on Angie, because it's getting more and more inefficient. You see, we're paying more and more per appointment because the leads are not good. So what I want to do by the end of the year is to take all this money that we're throwing on Angie and transfer it and do it more, get more better leads with Google, SEO, and social networking, everything else. But our goal is to, because you can see it's not sustainable to pay $400 per appointment. So we need to, because again, I see the quality of leads. They sell it to more and more contractors, and it becomes more and more difficult to get anything out of it. So the goal will be to take all this money and basically, with the help of Archie, get it to be more efficient, and maybe Google, social networking, Facebook, whatever else. Because Angie is getting, as you can see by the numbers, getting worse and worse in terms of efficiency. Okay?
All right, thank you, Jake. Also, before I forget, for Archie's benefit, you can see here that we have a refund column here. All right. The reason for which is for Angie, we can actually ask for refunds depending on specific parameters that Angie has set. Okay. So basically, we won't be able to ask for refund and get approved for all the leads that we request for refunds. And based on the trend that we found on Angie, okay, they're only giving us a maximum of 12 refunds per month. I've checked on that. We've been with Angie since 2000 for almost 3 years now. Refunds more than 12 refunds per month. So that's the thing with Angie. Alrighty, so let's go to 1 second. Let's go to Google Local Services, right? So we started Google Local Services June, and this was through the efforts and 1 second. Alrighty, and all right, let's talk about refund first. Okay. Now, in terms of refund, 1 second.
Just turn it off completely so we don't have to do it every second.
Okay. All right. So in terms of refunds, okay, if you notice that for August we did not put any refunds yet. I already closed it. All right. So, anyways, going back. There we go. Okay, so for August, we didn't put any refunds yet because me and Christine, our accountant, we talked and enabled for us to be able to provide a more accurate information on the report. Okay, we decided to put the refunds after we received the total refunds for that specific month. Let's say for August, we will post the total refunds for August at the end of September. And so goes for September at the end of October. So there. So, but definitely this amount here will still be decreased based on the total refunds.
Yeah, makes sense.
So there. So that's why also for the average cost per lead, this might be a bit high at the moment. But then again, yeah, this will also decrease as we put on the refunds for August by the end of September. So there. So anyways, for June and July, all right. Basically for July, for June we had a total of 37 leads. For June, 37 leads. For July, we have 50. And for August, we have 69. So as you can see, the trend is actually, increasing. So that's actually a good sign for us. But apparently, also the bad leads are also increasing. So also for the bad leads, let me just put some context with the bad leads. All right. So aside from the reasons for us tagging a lead as a bad lead earlier, we also consider bad leads here in Google Local Services as leads that we were not billed to. Okay, but let me also just say that there are also some leads that we were not billed to, but we were able to set up an appointment to them. Okay, so because as far as I know, again, I'm not an expert, but as far as I know, in terms of Google Local Services, we are billed for Google Local Services if we were able to actually answer the call. So there. So for missed calls and stuff, as far as I know, we are not billed for that. So, but what we do is we normally call them back, and there are times that we get lucky that when we call them back, we were able to set up an appointment to them. So, so that makes that not all unbilled leads directly correlates to bad leads.
Kind of digital marketing pretty much. So I'm really excited to join you all. And initially, I will need a lot of help from you to just understand what we're doing, because right now I have pretty much zero knowledge on how we do and what we do things. So I hope you can help me with that. Like I was looking into the CRM today to see the current tasks and KPIs, but none of them seem to be there. So I will need your help to understand like what tools do we use to track KPIs, and what tools do we use for the project management, task management, etc., etc. So this is great to just get to know you all, but I will probably need a lot more just individual communications with you. I hope that's gonna be okay, and I really hope that you can help me with that.
Thank you, Archie. So we will make sure to make you fully onboarded in terms of the tools and the system that we are using on a daily basis. So we will do it like step by step, and maybe we can start with the leads. Actually, that's the backbone of Zamza Seal. And before we will start with Francis' presentation, Jake, do you have anything to say to the team,
Well,
to
I
Archie?
yeah, as you know, I think we need help with marketing. We've done a good job in the past 3 years with everything, operations, finance, and even marketing. But I think to get to the next step and to be more competitive, we need someone like Archie. So I spoke to Archie. I have a lot of confidence in him, and again, I welcome him. And that's pretty much for me.
Thank you, Jake.
By the
Okay,
way, I don't know why, for some reason, I signed under Iran's name, but I'm Jake.
Yeah, that's what I was looking.
Yeah.
correct. Okay, thank you so much, Jake and Francis. I will be, or can you please confirm if you can share your host or your screen? I mean,
Yeah, sure. Just to verify, Jake, would you like me to share with everybody the September month to date together with the year to date update?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Our company is open book, so yeah, share everything that's needed.
Okay. So give me 1 second.